Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch My Hero Academia Season 6, Episode 22. I watched this morning the Episode 21. If you want to see my reaction video about it, I'm gonna put the link into the eye. I'm gonna put also the link for the playlist that I made for My Hero Academia. In case you don't know it, I binge watched all of My Hero Academia from Season 1, Episode 1 to right now, this Season 6, Episode 22, and for sure I'm gonna watch the entire Season 6 and the entire Season 7 after that. I watched also all of the OVAs, all of the movies, so in case you want to rewatch everything with me, you have that playlist and you're gonna find all of my videos into the chronological order, in case you want to rewatch everything. Okay, this episode 22, I'm a little stressed about it because of how we finished the last one. I have the impression that, in fact, it has been three or four episodes that we have really the presentation of the context, what is happening now after, you know, that big battle against Shigaraki, against all of them, like, and how it ended. We are really dealing with the consequences, not only for our guys and how much they were hurt, you know, badly hurt, how many people were killed, also the consequences for the civilians, all of these things, you know, buildings which were destroyed, so all of the civilians who were killed. Not only that, but really the context with people who are against heroes now, who are not counting on heroes to protect themselves, who are going, you know, on militias. And these militias, they can commit mistakes, they can arrest, hurt people for bad reasons. Deku saw that something is going on and something bad is going on, and that people with good intentions can do bad stuff, people with apparently good intentions, in fact, they are doing bad stuff, people with what you think are bad intentions, in fact, are good people, people with what you think are bad intentions, they have reasons to be like that, you know, maybe they were pushed to be like that. Like, it has been, you know, a long time now that Deku understood that, and during the previous episode he talked with Lady Nagant, I don't know how to say her name, and the fact that she was a former hero, but in fact no, like she was used by the commission and presented as an hero, but in fact she was killing, executing people for them, people who didn't have the chance to have any form of justice, of real justice, and who were just executed because there were true villains. If we have really true villains, again, maybe these villains were pushed to be villains, you know, by the society and all of that, and in fact were not just helped, guided well, you know what I think about that. Or just, you know, were imagining maybe doing something bad and you're killing them before they even have the opportunity to do it. Like, she was used by the commission, she killed a lot of people, she was not an hero, she understood that, she was disgusted by that, so at some point she switched and she killed the commission, and because of that she became a villain, because she thought that what All for One is offering is in fact better than what the Commission right now is doing and that system in place is doing. The fact that I'm saying since a long time that the system in place is not good, I had another proof of it, but for Deku, you know, he really realized all of what I just said into a short time, and we saw at the end of the previous episode that, you know, maybe he could become Dark Deku at some point, and I'm really afraid of it. What I'm truly proud of about Deku is the fact that first he managed to use all of these different quirks independently and in fact together at the end in parallel, because he thought of a plan to use them well, for them to work well together, so he could stop Lady Nagant. So I was truly impressed, amazed and proud of him for that. I'm also truly amazed, impressed and proud of him because, you know, all of that moment with him giving an hand to her, the fact that he wants to save her, that's the job that each hero is doing, but him is also telling her, I know that you're not a bad person, I saw that you didn't want to kill overall, in fact, that the bullet that you sent, it was not really for his heart to kill him, it was just to occupy me. Like really, it's not over for you, you can come back with us. And I'm proud of his heart also, you know, of his soul, of the fact that he's so nice, so pure. I love him so much for that. So maybe that's why also I would be really not disappointed, but really sad and really shocked and really, oh, yes, really sad if at some point he's turning into Dark Deku, because if someone that, like Deku has no hope anymore, is losing his face into another future possible, you know, like it would be awful. Like really, he can't. Like Deku, like Tanjiro, for example, in Demon Slayer, for me they are really the characters representing someone nice, you know, someone pure, someone who is truly fighting for what is right, someone who can't give up, who is never gonna give up, who can't lose up. So if Deku at some point is gonna lose up, slash face, you know, into his objective, I'm gonna be really, really, really sad. We'll see if at some point it's gonna happen, but I hope that I'm wrong about that. And during the previous episode we had also that moment with All Might, Quirkless, facing two enemies with quirks who wanted to go after him, and just because he remembered the 2 times, you know, he promised to Deku's mother that he would take care of Deku no matter what, it gave him strength to face them and to frighten them, and that was so great, so good. I love that moment a lot, but it reminded me also that he can die really easily right now, All Might, and I'm not okay with that option, that possibility. It can never happen, okay? I'm against it. Okay, let's go for this episode. Let's go to see if Lady Nagant, she's really dead or not. She gave them information, that's great, about something which is gonna happen in a few months, and that several people are after Deku right now and are supposed to bring him in several months at that particular place. I don't remember the name of it, so really that was an important information, but I'm not sure that she can survive to that explosion that All for One programmed if at some point she would decide to switch to go against him. The fact that he can do something like that, it's awful. Let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want, on my Patreon you have already my reactions and my thoughts to the 4 next episodes. We have 2 weeks of advance on my Patreon, it's really a lot. You have the full opacity for sure, and you have also the full reaction part for all of these episodes. It's with the level 3. Let's go for this episode. Yes, this one. You already found it? Oh, we're not losing time. Cool. Oh, my heart. I'm afraid of him. Too nice for that, like you're betting on how nice he is. Deku! Don't listen to him, he's trying to enter into your head, please. Like what All Might said. You can't know if there is a rat somewhere, like. You? How many gave up? 3 heroes are the ones not giving up, even if they are not admired in all. You're so good, Deku, but I'm scared of what you're becoming. Stop isolating yourself. Deku, you need people around you. That responsibility on your shoulders, you don't have to take it all by yourself, like. And that he needs people around him, he needs friends. Ah! What a waste! Who? Stay? Woo! Guidance, for me, it needs guidance, help. They're afraid of you! See, I saw the parallel. I saw it. Come on. I'm not smiling anymore. Huh?
Dictator,
But you're so... You're exhausted right now, Deku, you can't... Meaning you have to fight them? Can you, like... Bakugo? His friends? You're talking with them! I said we need these friends. You don't think that it would come so soon? You're gonna go on your own? During all of this time you were searching for him? So yeah, nothing else to do in fact than to search for him.
大人といるならむしろ安心していいんじゃない俺はエンデバーたちよりデクのこともオールマイトのことも知ってる考える最悪のパターンだじゃあ緑谷との連絡手段をどうするかエンデバーって幽霊卒だよね強引に行こう
For her, it's so sweet to say that.
エンデバーデクとオールマイトを二人にしてるだろうやっぱなああ正しいと思うぜ大目で正しい選択だよ
Not yeah.
デクのこと分かってねえんだ
When you do, you know everything about him.
聞かれてんだよ自分を感情に入れねえ大丈夫だってそうやって平和の象徴になったから今のデクを止められねえエンデバー二人にしちゃいけないやつらなんだよしかしそれ GPS のやつか
To locate him?
これ借りていいっすか我々 A 組は彼についていき彼と行動しますワン・フォー・オールがどれだけ大きな責任を伴っていようとも緑谷君は俺たちの友達です友人が今の道を歩んでいると知りながら明日を笑うことなどできません外は危険だ秩序がないお前たちまで
They're heroes.
私はヴィランの目的である彼が有名に戻りたがらないことを踏まえチームアップを是としたでもいいのさ戻ってきても合格通知を出した以上は彼は私たちが守るべき制度さおいでここが君のヒーローアカデミアさしかしデクを戻せばここにいる被害者の安全が
Because it's a shelter now.
敷地面積だけで指定避難所を受け入れたわけじゃない文化祭開催に伴い強化したが
You're still gonna have the spot the festival?
セキュリティ運営バリア
I know before.
君たちの手で連れ戻してあげておくれ
You asking the question?
僕は大丈夫だよ心配しない
For once, shut up.
そいつはよかったさすがワン・フォー・オール継承者様だぜてめえは今笑えてんのかよ笑うために安心してもらうために行かなきゃだからどいてよみんな
No.
任せてみろよ俺は命だぜ君が変わらないのを知ってるやるぞ召喚
You're gonna stop me. Not the end. The 3 next episode is gonna be about all guys or students fighting Deku, convincing him to come with them to go back to the school. So a lot of big discussions. Bakugo, Ochako, Todoroki, all of them saying maybe how much he counts for them and also he needs them and to stop acting like a fool. I'm not gonna survive to 1, 2, 3 more episodes like that, you know, like this second part of the episode. I'm not gonna survive. I'm gonna die. Just right now, I had a lot of tears, you got me, you totally got me with that. Because it's all guys, you know, like to see that as soon as they learned about him, his quirk, they understood what he tried to do. They didn't have school anymore because now the school is a shelter. And just they wanted to go after him, to help him, to search him. They demanded, you know, a moment with handover to the principal who accepted. They managed to face handover and to make him doubt. So they managed to have his localization with the GPS situation, and then the principal said, no matter what, you know, I'm gonna summarize the thing, no matter what, he's one of our students, so we need to protect him, you know, he's staying one of our students, he's one of us. So he allowed you to search for him, and you truly managed to search for him when he was truly at his worst, meaning really true Dark Deku, who totally not switched but went crazy and obsessive with helping people, saving people, but also Shigaraki All for One, and because of that he went really, yes, mad about it, and people, even the people that he was saving, were afraid of him, and he was tired, exhausted, still little hurt, not taking time to talk with All Might or anyone else, not taking time to heal, not taking time to rest, so much that right there in front of that Dictator, that's an impressive quirk, you know, the fact that he can have people like that control their mind, not their mind because they still can talk, control their bodies in fact. In front of him you couldn't do anything because of the situation you were in. So to see Bakugo appearing like that with the mentioned friend, I know it's maybe, you know, the title of the episode, but you know, Bakugo, a friend, you need a friend. I loved it so much, and I'm repeating it since, you know, Deku took that path, that lonely path, that it can't work. You need friends to help you, to work with you, but also to not go Dark Deku like that. And again, that's also something that all heroes in shows, movies, books, they all learn at some point. Like, they all have that moment, oh no, it's better for me to be alone because I'm putting your lives at risk and all of that. But because of that, they are going a little dark, and in fact their friends are reappearing to help them because they need help. No matter what, you can't live, save the world all by yourself. Like, think about it, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, all things that you can think of, they all have that moment. So for sure Deku had also that dark moment, and for the same reasons, and I'm so glad that his friends appeared to save him, Bakugo, Chaco, all of them. And for them to ask him, are you smiling right now? Can you smile right now? And the answer is no. I'm so proud of them all. You know, I cried during that moment, not only because I was like, oh, you want to do that, it's so sweet, but just because of how proud I was of them, you know, not even discussing it a lot, like we saw fake French guy, maybe having some doubts about it, but that's all. The other ones, in fact, everyone was just like, yes, we're gonna do it, we're not gonna let anyone behind, we're gonna go to search for him, to help him, to convince him to come back. And yes, they want him to come back because the principal said it. That shelter is supposed, you know, to be strong enough to go against big attacks from these villains, so time to test it, you know. And no matter what, Deku is placed, it's into this academia. This school. Oh, that was so cute. I loved it. Oh, I'm wondering about Stain. We saw him being released, but I'm wondering about the fact that he's around, not doing anything apparently, because they didn't talk about him sooner. And right there, he listened to the conversation between Deku and All Might. We know Stain and his ideas. What would you think, Stain, of what Deku is doing? How he is right now? I'm wondering about it. No matter what, I said it when he was released, it's something bad, you know, for Stain to be released right now, for Shigaraki and All for One, who had a lot of people working with him because they believed into Stain ideas, and they thought that the League of Villains was fighting for these ideas. So really it can't be great for them to have Stain out there with his ideas, forming a new group or doing his stuff. Like, it can't be great. I thought about it, you know, that it could be dangerous in fact for Stain to be released and out there for himself. Okay, that was a cool episode, but yes, I want emotion now. But for the good reasons, you know, with a big smile. I was crying and smiling at the same time, so it's okay, I think. Okay, it's all for me and for you for today. Remember that if you want, on my Patreon you have the full reaction part for this episode and also already posted for the 4 next episodes, if you can be interested by that. It's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.